There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. The Golden Gophers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was...
Brings into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Golden Gophers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Man, what a response by this defense. First down, you give up 9 yards and set them up in great position on second down. But nice pass defense, staying disciplined on second down. And then third down, just meeting the physical challenge. Great job by this defense responding to a poor first down.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's quick. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
There he goes. Plows through the defense. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hokies are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down coming up. Power football with the run. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's quick. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Gonna run it. It's Griffin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. Takes it on the shovel. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Got him downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. Imagine how this outcome is going to impact social media this week. One side ready for a parade, the other ready to hit the panic button.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
To the air on first down. Right on the money. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. And the defense did a really good job playing the pass. And 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll try the left side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He'll keep it himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They just keep firing. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, looking to throw away downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Now they'll run it to the right here. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Hokies decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Barker. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the single back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Slams it ahead. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge.
Touchdown, Minnesota! And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this.
Breaks into the open. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play.
And I like matching and mixing and matching up the play fake on play action with this tight end because it just gives him a little more time to work his route down the field. Nice play call there by the coordinator.
Got a man. It's Griffin.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Griffin. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think one of the keys of this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Griffin. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get.
There he goes. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on first down from the 28. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have...
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite him. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years. Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a W.
Hands it off. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.